The Schengen Area is a territory of 26 European countries that have abolished borders between them. The 26 Schengen countries are Austria, Belgium, Czechia, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. It covers an area of 4,312,099 square kilometers, which is 1,664,911 square miles. 22 of these countries are European Union member states and 4 other countries are part of the European Free Trade Association, which are Norway, Iceland, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. Austria, country in Europe. Austria, officially the Republic of Austria, is a landlocked country in the southern part of Central Europe, located on their Eastern Alps. It is composed of 9 federated states, one of which is Vienna, Austria's capital and largest city. Belgium, a country in Western Europe, is known for medieval towns, Renaissance architecture and as headquarters of the European Union and NATO. The country has distinctive regions including Dutch-speaking Flanders to the north, French-speaking Wallonia to the south and a German-speaking community to the east. The bilingual capital, Brussels, has ornate guild halls at Grand Place and elegant Art Nouveau buildings. The Czech Republic, also known by its short form name Czechia and formerly known as Bohemia, is a landlocked country in Central Europe. It is bordered by Austria to the south, Germany to the west, Poland to the northeast, and Slovakia to the east. Denmark is a Scandinavian country comprising the Jutland Peninsula and numerous islands. It's linked to nearby Sweden via the Øresund Bridge. Copenhagen, its capital, is home to royal palaces and colourful Nyhavn harbour, plus the Tivoli amusement park and the iconic Little Mermaid statue. Odense is writer Hans Christian Andersen's hometown, with a medieval core of cobbled streets and half-timbered houses. Estonia, a country in northern Europe, borders the Baltic Sea and Gulf of Finland. Including more than 1,500 islands, its diverse terrain spans rocky beaches, old-growth forest and many lakes. Formerly part of the Soviet Union, it's dotted with castles, churches and hilltop fortresses. The capital, Tallinn, is known for its preserved old town, museums and the 314 meters high Tallinn TV tower, which has an observation deck. Finland is a northern European nation bordering Sweden, Norway and Russia. Its capital, Helsinki, occupies a peninsula and surrounding islands in the Baltic Sea. Helsinki is home to the 18th century sea fortress Suomenlinna, the fashionable design district and diverse museums. The northern lights can be seen from the country's Arctic Lapland province, a vast wilderness with national parks and ski resorts. France, in Western Europe, encompasses medieval cities, alpine villages and Mediterranean beaches. Paris, its capital, is famed for its fashion houses, classical art museums including the Louvre and monuments like the Eiffel Tower. The country is also renowned for its wines and sophisticated cuisine. Les Caux' ancient cave drawings, Lyons Roman theatre and the vast Palace of Versailles attest to its rich history. Germany is a Western European country with a landscape of forests, rivers, mountain ranges and North Sea beaches. It has over 2 millennia of history. Berlin, its capital, is home to art and nightlife scenes, the Brandenburg Gate and many sites relating to WEI. Munich is known for its Oktoberfest and beer halls, including their 16th century Hofbrauhaus. Frankfurt, with its skyscrapers, houses the European Central Bank. Greece is a country in southeastern Europe with thousands of islands throughout the Aegean and Ionian seas. Influential in ancient times, it's often called the cradle of Western civilization. Athens, its capital, retains landmarks including the 5th century BC Acropolis citadel with the Parthenon temple. Greece is also known for its beaches, from the black sands of Santorini to the party resorts of Mykonos. Hungary is a landlocked country in Central Europe. Its capital, Budapest, is bisected by the Danube River. Its cityscape is studded with architectural landmarks from Buda's medieval Castle Hill and grand neoclassical buildings along Pest and Rasi Avenue to the 19th century chain bridge. Turkish and Roman influence on Hungarian culture includes the popularity of mineral spas, including at thermal lake Hevers. Iceland, a Nordic island nation, is defined by its dramatic landscape with volcanoes, geysers, hot springs and lava fields. Massive glaciers are protected in Vatnajökull and Snæfellsjökull national parks. Most of the population lives in the capital, Reykjavik, which runs on geothermal power and is home to the National and Saga museums, tracing Iceland's Viking history. Italy, a European country with a long Mediterranean coastline, has left a powerful mark on Western culture and cuisine. Its capital, Rome, is home to the Vatican as well as landmark art and ancient ruins. Other major cities include Florence, with Renaissance masterpieces such as Michelangelo's David and Brunelleschi's Duomo, Venice, the city of canals, and Milan, Italy's fashion capital. Latvia is a country on the Baltic Sea between Lithuania and Estonia. Its landscape is marked by wide beaches as well as dense, sprawling forests. Latvia's capital is Riga, home to notable wooden and Art Nouveau architecture, a vast central market and a medieval old town with St. Peter's Church. Riga's museums include the Latvian Ethnographic Open-Air Museum, showcasing local crafts, food and music. Liechtenstein is a Dutch country, 25 kilometers from the Austrian state and Austria. The land to be covered by the land of Burgenland, the Alpine Islands and the Dorfer, is considered to be part of the country concerned. The Hauptstadt Vaduz is a center of culture and finance. It is located in the Art Museum of Liechtenstein, which is a modern and state-of-the-art artworks. The Post Office Museum is located in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a German-speaking, 25 kilometers long principality between Austria and Switzerland. It's known for its medieval castles, alpine landscapes and villages linked by a network of trails. The capital, Vaduz, a cultural and financial center, is home to Kunstmuseum Liechtenstein, with galleries of modern and contemporary art. The Post Museum displays Liechtenstein's postage stamps. Lithuania, officially the Republic of Lithuania, is a country in the Baltic region of Europe. It is one of 3 Baltic states and lies on the eastern shore of the Baltic Sea. Luxembourg is a small European country bordering Belgium, France and Germany. The mainly rural territory is characterized in the north by the dense forests of the Ardennes and nature parks, in the east by the rocky gorges of the Mulletal region and in the southeast by the Moselle Valley. The capital, also called Luxembourg, is famous for its fortified medieval old town, which lies on a hill. Malta is an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast. It's a nation known for historic sites related to a succession of rulers including the Romans, Moors, Knights of St. John, French and British. It has numerous fortresses, megalithic temples and the Halsafleni Hypogeum, a subterranean complex of halls and burial chambers dating to circa 4000 BC. The Netherlands, a country in northwestern Europe, is known for a flat landscape of canals, tulip fields, windmills and cycling routes. Amsterdam, the capital, is home to the Rijksmuseum, Van Gogh Museum and the house where Jewish diarist Anne Frank hid during WEI. Canalside mansions and a trove of works from artists including Rembrandt and Vermeer remain from the city's 17th century golden age. Norway is a Scandinavian country encompassing mountains, glaciers and deep coastal fjords. Oslo, the capital, is a city of green spaces and museums. preserved 19th century Viking ships are displayed at Oslo's Viking Ship Museum. Bergen, with colourful wooden houses, is the starting point for cruises to the dramatic Sognefjord. Norway is also known for fishing, hiking and skiing, notably at Lillehammer's Olympic Resort. Poland, officially the Republic of Poland, is a country located in Central Europe. It is divided into 16 administrative provinces, covering an area of 312,696 square kilometers, and has a largely temperate seasonal climate. Portugal is a southern European country on the Iberian Peninsula, bordering Spain. Its location on the Atlantic Ocean has influenced many aspects of its culture. Salt cod and grilled sardines are national dishes, the Algarve's beaches are a major destination, and much of the nation's architecture dates to the 1500s-1800s, when Portugal had a powerful maritime empire. Slovakia, officially the Slovak Republic, is a landlocked country in Central Europe. It is bordered by Poland to the north, Ukraine to the east, Hungary to the south, Austria to the southwest, and the Czech Republic to the northwest. Slovenia, a country in Central Europe, is known for its mountains, ski resorts, and lakes. On Lake Bled, a glacial lake fed by hot springs, the town of Bled contains a church-topped islet and a cliffside medieval castle. In Ljubljana, Slovenia's capital, Baroque facades mix with the 20th century architecture of native Jos Plečnik, whose iconic drommost of Triple Bridge spans the tightly curving Ljubljana River. Spain, a country on Europe's Iberian Peninsula, includes 17 autonomous regions with diverse geography and cultures. Capital city Madrid is home to the Royal Palace and Prado Museum, housing works by European masters. Segovia has a medieval castle, the Alcázar, and an intact Roman aqueduct. Catalonia's capital, Barcelona, is defined by Antoni Gaudi's whimsical modernist landmarks like the Sagrada Familia Church. Sweden is a Scandinavian nation with thousands of coastal islands and inland lakes, along with vast boreal forests and glaciated mountains. Its principal cities, eastern capital Stockholm and southwestern Gothenburg and Malmö, are all coastal. Stockholm is built on 14 islands. It has more than 50 bridges, as well as the medieval Old Town, Gamla stan, royal palaces and museums such as open-air Skansen. Switzerland is a mountainous Central European country, home to numerous lakes, villages and their high peaks of the Alps. Its cities contain medieval quarters, with landmarks like Capital Bern's Zeitglog Clock Tower and Lucerne's Wooden Chapel Bridge. The country is also known for its ski resorts and hiking trails. Banking and finance are key industries.